Hi everyone, and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So on today's video we are going to be doing another CEX challenge video, and yeah, really looking forward to getting out today, looking forward to what we're able to pick up. So with that said, let's roll the intro, and then what we'll do is before we head out we'll have a look at what our budget is for today, and then we'll see what we managed to pick up. Okay, so before we head out to CEX, let's have a quick run through of what our budget is for today. So for the PlayStation 1, we've not had masses of luck with the PlayStation 1 recently. I think it's been a good three CEX videos since we last managed to pick up something for the PS1. So we've got an £18 budget for PlayStation 1 game. PS2 we've got £6. PS3 we've got £6.25. We've got £5 on the PS4. £15 on the PS5, which once again I still think we're going to be hard pressed to find anything at that at the moment, but we'll see. We've got £10.50 on the PSP and £19 on the PS Vita. Then for the Xbox consoles, we've got £8 on the original Xbox, £6.50 on the Xbox 360, £6 on the Xbox One, and I don't have the Series X on here just because at the moment I don't have one. So yeah, I'm not going to add that on yet. Then going on to the Nintendo consoles, we've got £5 on the GameCube, £5 on the Wii, £10 on the Wii U, £7 on the DS, £10 on the 3DS, £10 on the Switch, and then to finish off we've got £12 on the Dreamcast. So with that, let's head out to CEX and see what we managed to pick up. Okay, so here we are in CEX now, and I'm going to start off at the retro games cabinet. Just having a look through, see if I can see anything. I do see that Master System 2 there, and I can't remember how much it was priced up at, but I would have loved to have been able to pick that up. As well, before we properly get into anything, I do want to apologise for the smudge mark in the bottom corner of the screen. I'd actually damaged the lens on my camera a few weeks before filming this, and I was waiting for new lenses to come, but while the new lenses were coming, I actually ended up picking up a new GoPro. So going forward, we will be filming on the GoPro for the CEX challenges. I think we've got a few more. Most of the boot fair videos that we've got left are all filmed on the old camera, but anything that I'm filming now, so I think once we get to about April, we will be on the GoPro for all the new videos. But back to today's video. So we are just having a quick look through the PS4 games, and I think in this store the PS4 range is actually the biggest in the store, because they've got this middle aisle that has got all of the, so it's got 4 sections each side, so that's 8, and I think there's another 3 sections behind me as well, so that's about 11 sections of PS4 games, whereas I think the next biggest is the Xbox One, and I think that's only got about 7, so yeah, for some reason PS4 is the biggest section in the store. Then I'm going to have a quick look at the Wii games, the Switch games. And you can see just there I was looking at Let's Go Eevee. Reason I was looking at that one is I've got Let's Go Pikachu on the Switch, but I haven't got Let's Go Eevee. And I want to pick that one up I think the only two Pokemon games that I need to pick up for the Switch now are Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon, I want to say Shield. I think I've got Sword, I need Shield. And then I've got all of the Switch titles. Then we're having a quick sort of browse through the Xbox 360 games. I was actually looking at I've been sorting out my collection the last couple of days. Just adding in all of the recent additions. And looking for, I think PS2 is still my biggest collection. Well, biggest console in the collection. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves full of PlayStation 2 games. Sorry, 4.5 shelves of PlayStation 2. I've had to start doubling them up now. And I've got just shy of 4 shelves for the Xbox 360. But yeah, so now I am just at the original Xbox titles. So you'll see there's a small shelf up the top there with the OG Xbox, and then everything below that is PC games. So I need to start looking at PC games a bit more. But whenever I'm looking for PC games, I'm normally wanting big box games, and I don't really have them in here. What I did notice as I was editing the video, just there to the right hand side, you see Tony Hawk Underground 2 on the GameCube. So all of the GameCube games are in the next rack along. I didn't even notice that when I was there. So I'd have been interested to see how much that was. Then we're going to move down to the other end of the rack and have a quick look at the PS2 games. They do have a really good selection of PS2 games in here. I normally quite easily find a selection of titles that I pick up. Just having a look, just making sure that I've got all of the manual, the sleeves, everything like manuals and leaflets and everything like that, so I can get a full or a complete version of the game. Because normally they only have the discs behind the counter, so if I can make up a full one, I've asked them before and the staff have said that that's fine to do. They don't mind me doing that. And then I'm going to finish off on the Xbox One section. So as I say, it's a fairly big Xbox One section. It might actually, now looking at that, I think it's more than the... So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's probably just a bit shy of the PlayStation 4. But yes, so what I am going to do now is I'm going to wrap it up in CEX. We'll head home and we'll have a look at everything that I've managed to pick up. And yeah, hopefully we've managed to get some good titles. Okay, so we are back from CEX, and what an absolutely cracking trip that was. Got some games that I literally cannot wait to play. And we're going to dive straight in because we have got quite a few, just so the video doesn't run on too long. So the first game we're going to do is on the PlayStation 1, and we finally managed to pick up another PS1 game. And this time it is Star Wars Rebel Assault 2. This is a multi-disc game. It is, 2-disc game with manual as well. And yeah, we ended up paying £15 for this. So that means that we've got £3 to roll over to the next CEX video. Then we move on to the PS2. And we've got a couple of different types of titles here, ranging from across the board really. The first one is Pop Idol the video game. And yes, I know what you're thinking, but I had actually seen it recently on a Triple Jump done a video on it for worst games ever, and I just really wanted to have a go at it. It is box complete. I think actually it's No, it is just box complete. There's just a lot of stuff in there. So yeah, that's the reason why I added it, and plus it was 50p, not a big deal, and so yeah. Then next up we've got Groove Rider Slot Car Racing. So this essentially looks like a digital version of Scale Electrics. It's box complete, and yeah, I ended up picking it up because it looked like something different. Hadn't seen it before, so thought it was worth a pickup. Then we've got a third PS2 game. So we actually managed to get 4 PS2 games today. Next one was Eternal Quest. Once again, I can't remember if this is a game that I've heard of. I've got a feeling it is one that I've heard of. Agency. Yeah, not too sure on this one. I think it was one that I've heard of before, and that's why I picked it up. But once again, it was £1, so it's not going to break the bank. So far we're at £2 for the PS2 out of, if I remember right, it was a £6 budget. Let me just check. Yeah, we had a £6 budget, so we're at £2 at the moment. And then our final game on the PS2 was Celebrity Deathmatch. We paid £2.50 for this, so that takes us to £4.50 for this challenge, and then we'll have another £1.50 to roll over for next time. But the reason I picked this up was because I loved watching Celebrity Deathmatch when it was on. Used to always watch it. It is missing the manual, so I'm going to try and track that down. But yeah, so I wanted to play it. It's quite funny because after buying this, Triple Jump then done this in the worst games ever. So I was a bit like, oh, okay. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to play it yet, and I'll let you know how I get on with it. So yeah, as I say, we've got £1.50 to roll over for the PS2. Then next up, we've got our PS3 title, and it is Kingdom of Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. Yeah, with the Kingdom of Hearts, I've wanted to get hold of them. I know that the wife had a copy of, she had a platinum copy of Kingdom of Hearts on the PS2, and I've kept meaning to play it. And then when I realised that there was a newer version on the PS3, I decided to pick it up. So yeah, that is going to be this month's PS3 title, and we had a £6.25 budget on the PS3. We've only spent £5, so that is £1.25 to roll over next time. Next up, we have got, so it's going to be the PS4 next. XCOM 2. We paid £5 for this. There's no manual in it, but with the PS4 titles, you never know if it's meant to come with a manual or not. I've briefly seen gameplay of the XCOM games, and yeah, just wanted to pick this one up. It was in budget, and I'll be honest, I was really struggling this time round to find a good PS4 title to put on. So yeah, I ended up picking that up. It's one that I've been seeing for the last couple of CEX hunts, but then I've always found something that I'd want more. But yeah, we've now got it in the collection. Then we go on to the PSP. So we had a £10.50 budget on the PSP, and we ended up doing £8 on Crazy Taxi Fair Wars. This is obviously the PSP version of Crazy Taxi. It is box complete. Not too sure if this is a spin-off or if it is actually the only one on the PSP, if you know what I mean. So we paid £8 for this. So that gives us £2.50 to roll over to the next video. Oh, excuse me. And then the final title for our PlayStation games today is actually a PS Vita title. So I was really excited to pick this up.
We had a £19 budget for the PS Vita, and this one we actually spent 18 on. So it is Uncharted Golden Abyss. I'll be honest, I've not played any of the Uncharted games. I will tell a lie actually. I've played, is it Uncharted 2? The one where you start off on the train. I think that's Uncharted 2. I've played that briefly. I think I've played sort of through that level, and I've got into the jungle level, which is the second level, and then got bored of it. But I have now got, I've actually got the Nathan Drake collection on my PS4, and I think I've got all of the Uncharted's now on the PS3. So yeah, I will give them another go. I probably will actually start with the first one this time. So yes, that is all of the PlayStation titles, and all of them were in budget, which is good. So we've got some money to roll over for the next hunts. Then we move on to our Xbox titles, and the first one is going to be on the original Xbox, and it is Star Wars Battlefront. So yeah, obviously I've seen this has been kicking around at some of the CEXs for quite a while now. This one's box complete, and it's been one that I've been wanting to pick up. This is obviously the original Battlefront, so this is completely separate to the EA releases, and this is more of a single player game. So yeah, I've been wanting to play it, just never had the chance to pick it up, and then I saw it today. It was in budget, so I managed to pick it up. So we had an £8 budget on the Xbox. We only paid, I don't know why, I think I'm missing, yes I am, it's alright, no, we had a £5, so we paid £5 for that one. It's alright, my list that I've got here said that we'd spent £7, and I'm like, no, wouldn't have been that, but no, I have got another original Xbox title that I'd put further down the pile. So yeah, that is our first original Xbox game. Then the next game is Soul Calibur 2. The Soul Calibur games I've always thought are really good. I've enjoyed playing them when I played them, and obviously the later ones then started to introduce other characters as well. So I think was it Soul Calibur 5, I want to say, had Star Wars characters in. And yeah, so I saw it, thought to pick it up. It's £2, and that allows us to roll over £1 to the next hunt. Then moving on to the Xbox 360, we had a £6.50 budget there. The first game I picked up was The Walking Dead. This is the Telltale game. I'll be honest, I've got it on Steam, but I've never actually had the chance to sit down and play it. So I wanted to pick up a copy that I could use that didn't require a download. And from what I've seen, this is all on disc. It doesn't say system requirements. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about needing to download it. I might be wrong, so I'll need to have a look at that. But worst case scenario, I can put it into my Xbox One and play it there. But it is box complete, which is good. So yeah, we paid £3 for that one. So we've still got a fair budget there. And then the second game I picked up on the 360. Now, this is actually a game that I've been missing. It's a game from a set that I've been missing. And I do want to say, I believe it was Stu, actually sent me an email, a message on Facebook offering me a copy of this. And I've only actually replied to him recently. Well, I actually replied to him today. So I'm filming this part of the video. This will be going out. So I'm actually filming this last week. So yeah, I messaged him today, basically saying that I already had a copy now. But just want to say a massive thank you to him for offering it, because I know I did mention previously this was one of the games that I wanted to get for the 360, and it is Mass Effect. So it was the original Mass Effect. It's box complete, and it was the only one that I was actually missing to have all of the Mass Effects on the 360. So yeah, saw it. It was £2 within budget, and it just allowed me to tie up that collection. So yeah, we've got £1.50 to roll over to the next video. Sorry. This is the problem with me filming after I've done a day at work. I end up yawning throughout the videos. So yeah, apologies for that. Then the final Xbox game that we picked up today was on the Xbox One. And this one, once again, was another one that I wanted to pick up to finish off a set. And it is Titanfall 2. So I've got Titanfall, I believe. Yeah, got Titanfall. I've also got my Xbox One, when I bought it, was actually the Titanfall edition. So the box for it actually has a sleeve that goes over it. It comes with a digital version of Titanfall. And I'll be honest, I've played it briefly. But yeah, not too much. But I know with this one, it does actually have a single player campaign. So I do want to have a go at that. And it is one that I will be playing sort of quite soon. So yeah, we spent £4 on that. And we had a £6 budget on the Xbox One. So that gives us £2 to roll over to next time. Then we move on to the Nintendo. So we didn't have any GameCube pickups today. Yeah, there was just nothing within budget. Obviously, we did pick up, I think it was on the last CEX challenge, we picked up a GameCube game. So yeah, we've started, yeah, back at £5. Fuck's sake. So next up, we've got the Xbox One, and this is going to be the last game for the. So the last Xbox pickup that we've got of today is for the Xbox One, and this is another game that I've picked up to complete a set, and it is Titanfall 2. So I've already got Titanfall in both physical and digital copy, because when I bought my Xbox One, it was a Titanfall edition. So it came with a sleeve out on the outside of the box, all branded in Titanfall, and also came with a digital copy of the game as well. I played the first one briefly, didn't massively get into it, but obviously Titanfall 2 does come with a single player campaign as well. So I will be playing that quite soon. We had a £6 budget on the Xbox One. We only spent £4, so that gives us £2 to roll over to next time. Then we are going on to the Nintendo consoles. So first off, with the GameCube, we didn't actually manage to pick up anything on the GameCube. We only had a £5 budget today. Because we had picked up a new game in the last hunt. Then we go on to the Wii U, and we've got two titles. First one is Kawasaki Snowmobiles. Paid £3.50 for this, and yeah, I picked it up. It looked like something a bit different. Yeah, if I'm honest, I was struggling to find anything, and didn't really want to just get the next game. So I think I just picked it up through lack of options. It is what it is. Yeah. But the next game is something that I have wanted to pick up for the Nintendo Wii, and it was Mad World. So this is a, I don't want to say hack and slash because it's not. It is a sort of one-on-one fighting game, but you use like weapons, and yeah, it's just very, very graphic. It's got a very unique art style for those of you that haven't seen it. So yeah, I've wanted to pick it up for a while, just hadn't really seen it out and about. So I noticed it. The only problem with it is it doesn't come with the manual, but luckily while the girl in CEX was actually going through and picking all the games out for me, I was having a look on eBay, managed to pick up a manual cheap enough. It is here somewhere, I just can't remember where I've put it, so I'm going to find it and put the instructions into the case. £1.50, so that takes us up to our £5 for the Nintendo Wii today. Then we move on to the Wii U, and we had a £10 budget for the Wii U, and we were under that, I'm quite happy to say, and we've picked up Hyrule Warriors. So it's a Legend of Zelda. Obviously it's got the inserts for the control schemes. I'll be honest, I have not really played this. The reason that I picked it up was because it was Zelda, and I'm sort of trying to build up a collection of Zelda games to give them all a go, really. So yes, so we paid £8 for this. That gives us £2 to roll over to next time. And then there was nothing on the DS that I wanted to pick up. As I've said, I am really, well, the aim today was to only pick up things that I wanted to play. There's been a couple of things that I've probably picked up for the sake of it today. So yeah, couldn't really find anything on the DS that I wanted to pick up, but that does give us a really, really good budget for the DS for the next video, so we should be able to get something absolutely brilliant. But we did pick up something for the 3DS. I was about to say 2DS then, no, 3DS, and it was Super Mario Maker. So I have recently picked this up on the Wii U, but I don't currently have a Wii U. So I saw this and I thought, you know what, that is really worth a pick. I want to pick that up because I have been playing my 3DS more and more. I've put so much time into Pokemon Sun on the 3DS, and I've also bought quite a few games over the last little while that I've wanted to play. So like I've got Zelda, not Zelda, Star Fox. I think it's Star Fox 64. Obviously I've now got Super Mario Maker, which is a game that I've wanted to try for a while. And yeah, that was one of the big reasons why I picked it up. So I think we are bob on budget for the 3DS. Oh, excuse me. Yes, we had a £10 budget on the 3DS. So the game cost us 10. So that will give us a £5 budget on the next video. Then for the Switch, we had a £10 budget, but there was nothing there for a tenner. So we've got to roll that over to next time. But that will give us £15. So there's a possibility we'll find something. And then we've got £12 budget on the Dreamcast, and we managed to pick up nothing. Dreamcast games obviously are very few and far between in CEX at the moment, and when they do go in, they're normally quite highly priced. So yeah, I think there might have been a couple of games in there, but there was nothing that was within budget. So yeah, that is going to wrap it up. So total spend today was £94, and that means for the next budget across everything, it says we've got £149 and 79p to spend. So I better get saving. But yeah, with that said, that is everything for today's video. As I say, a lot of the games that I've been picking up, the aim has been to pick up games that I actually want to play, and not just shelf fillers. But yeah, there was a couple that snuck in, but overall I'm really happy with what I managed to pick up. But with that said, I am going to wrap up the video there. But before you go, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos just like this, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, just want to say a massive thank you for watching today's video. Really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.